All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back. Your Saturday morning flow, everybody. Saturday morning oceanfront yoga flow. If you're here in San Diego, thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Thank wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you so much for showing up to your mat. If we haven't met, my name is Steve. I'm guiding us through, and I'm here with my good friend Camille, who has been coming to class. And notice this shirt, everybody. He's got a real nice, not my Steve yoga shirt on. Now, how long you been coming to class?
16 years.
16 years out of the
Out of
17 years that we've been doing class. She's been coming for 16. That is amazing. Wow.
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 I know. Thank you.
So we've got a vet. I want to thank her for showing up here as well. We're going to get started in child's pose. All right?
All
We'll
right.
face that way. Yeah. All right. We'll get started in child's pose. So come towards kneeling. Separate your knees wide to the edges of your mat. You just let your hips sink back towards your heels and allow your forehead to rest down. And with your eyes closed, just take a moment, everybody. What we're doing here today is one sliver of an ancient practice that is designed to create and maintain physical health, mental clarity, and an emotional sense of balance. So it's really beneficial. You might, with your eyes closed here, just start to tune into maybe some tightness, some tension, things sensation wise that might bubble to the surface within your body. And this is in turn beginning the process of slowing your mind down and arriving right here in this space, which is wherever you're at, I'm sure a pretty sweet place to be. Now, you'll get the opportunity to add physicality in the form of shapes, postures throughout the practice. But the foundation of what we do is breathing, a specific kind of breathing. So let's start together by exhaling everything out. Take a big inhale through your nose. Very good. And a cleansing exhale through your mouth. Once again, inhale through your nose. And clear it out through your mouth. You got one more. Inhale. And exhale, empty it out. Seal your lips. Breathe in through your nose, just like you've been doing. Make it deep, make it full. Biggest breath you've taken all day so far. But now, keep your lips sealed and breathe out through your nose. This is a shifting of gears internally. That's what happens when we breathe like this. Again, inhale, pull your breath in nice and deep in through your nose. Can you feel it in the bottom of your lungs? Can you feel it down in your diaphragm? That's what we're looking for. And then lips stay sealed. Exhale, navel up and in. Gently guide, push your breath out. And we're just going to focus on that. This deep breath in. It's about 4 to 6 seconds. Go 5.5 seconds in if you can. Somewhere's around there. And then lips stay sealed. Exhale that same amount of time. Maybe 5 seconds or so out through your nose. Beautiful. This is called Ujjayi pranayama, or the victorious breath. It's very simple, right? You want to create a little constriction in your throat if you can, so you feel the breath swirl. But if this is too much to think about, you're just trying to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose in a slow, deep, and meditative pace. This is going to soothe our mind, focus our mind. It's really going to allow us to move through the difficult and uncomfortable parts of this practice with an inner quality of calmness. And that is therefore lessening our stress response, which can have a huge impact on your life beyond your mat. Okay, so breathe nice and deep. I encourage you to push yourself a little bit. But you don't have to beat yourself up. I do require you To thank yourself for showing up, though, to tell yourself, good job. That's what we do here. We do hard stuff. We have positive internal dialogue. Inhale, exhale. Inhale. What do you say we slide on up to your tabletop, to your hands and to your knees? Very good. And curl your toes. Exhale. Let's go to plank pose, your high push-up position. So come high in the balls of your feet. We're not going to be here too long. But as you can see, there's a lot more cooking than we had just in child's pose. Bring your heels so that they're stacked above the balls of your feet. Drive back through your heels, reach out through your head, pull your hands and toes towards each other. And a lot more cooking than child's pose. Breath is still the same. We're going to take an inhale, shift forward. You could drop to your knees. And exhale, slowly lower, take it all the way down to your chest. Now slide your hands back. See if you can bring the tops of your fingertips to like your lower rib cage, somewhere's around there. I want you to press the tops of your feet down into your mat. I want you to keep them there, please. Lift your knees, though, by engaging your quadriceps. And then inhale this cobra pose. Little to no weight in your hands. So if you're one of those people that just straightened your arms, I want you to pick your hands up off the ground. There you go. Good. Exhale. Take it all the way back down. That's a nice, easy way to start there. Baby cobra. Inhale. Let's do that again. Inhale. You want to press a little bit. Cool. But feet are still down. I want you to feel the lift in your lower back. Exhale. Release. Take her back down. We're going 3 more. Inhale. Let this evolve. Press up. Shoulders back and elbows in. Exhale. You take her back down. And then inhale, do it again. Lift up, maybe press your arms straight enough to where your spine is like, ooh, all right. Just be gentle. Exhale, take her back down. 1 more. Inhale, last one. Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Breathe in, lift up. Now we're holding again. Take your hands and interlace them behind your head. Lift your elbows. Now bend your knees to 90 degrees. Flex your feet. And press the soles of your feet to the sky here. Lift your elbows. Feel your glutes engage. And just give me 2 deep breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. 1 more time. Breathe in, everybody. Amazing. Exhale. Release. And take everything down. Hands underneath shoulders. Inhale. Press up to your hands and your knees here. Your tabletop pose. And then we're going to exhale, round our spine, tuck your chin to your chest, draw your navel up and in. Oh, that should feel good right about now. Inhale, look up, dip your stomach down. This is called the cow pose. It's spinal extension. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, navel up and in. This is called spinal flexion. Let's go 1 more round. Inhale, you're looking up. You broaden across your collarbones. And exhale, you're rounding down, pushing it out. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Curl your toes once again. Exhale, now lift your knees up about 2 or 3 inches. Man, kind of like your plank pose. Maybe a little bit more intense, maybe less, but either way, soften your face. Make your neck long on all 4 sides. And then how is your breathing? How is your breathing? Pull your hands and toes towards each other. Feel your 360 core activate. And take 1 more. Inhale here. Great job, Camille. Exhale. Lift your hips to the sky. Downward facing doggy. Beautiful. Now, downward facing dog. Take some movement here. Right in this first one of your day, you're probably going to want to pedal your feet out or just kind of explore a little bit. I always say like a little diagnostic check. You check your shoulders, you check your back, your chest, your glutes, your hamstrings, everything. See what's calling out to you. Okay, now we're still breathing deep, and with our heart being above our head right now, all that oxygen-rich blood is starting to flood straight to our brain. Probably a good morning to hit the reset button, right? And that's exactly what we're going to do. Make sure your fingertips are spread wide. Put a soft bend in both of your knees. And then try to press your hips higher. Good. Chin to your chest slightly. And what you want to do with your shoulders is wrap them around towards the front of your body. So take your armpits and point them inwards. Can you rotate your shoulders so that your armpits point inwards? Another deep breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Take your feet a little bit wider and then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down. Malasana, your frog pose. Good. Try to bring your feet flat. So, and if you need your hands for a little more support, go for it. If you need to sit on a block or even skip this, all good. But try to bring your feet flat. So you might have to bring your feet a little bit wider. And then try to straighten your spine. Can you press your heart forward? Again, another slight tuck of your chin to your chest. Inhale, breathe your body a little bit taller. Breathe your torso taller. How do you do that? And where do you feel that? And then stay tall. Exhale, draw your navel up and in. Good. This is the optimal breath for the human body. Interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards. Take your biceps with your ears. Now with your straight arms and your straight spine, we're going to come to standing in 5. There we go. Chest lifted. 4. Spine straight, jaw. 3. Ooh, 2. Come all the way up. And we're coming right back down. 5. Just keeping your arms as straight as possible. 4. Keeping your chest lifted. 3. I just heard those hips pop, I think. 2. Slide your hands to heart center. Take one more inhale and ankles maybe. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel turn your feet back into about hips width apart. And then you're going to bend your knees probably a little bit more than you did in downward facing dog. Drop your head down. And you could take ragdoll pose with pinkies at the crease of your opposite elbow. If you'd like another version of this, another modification with your arms, you can do that. But let your head drop down, let your torso hang heavy, and breathe really deep. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your breath in deep. Keep it flowing. You got one more, everybody. Take an inhale here. Nice work. Exhale. Release your hands to the ground. Walk your hands right back to your downward facing dog. All right. Remember, hips are lifting high. Head is dropping down low. We want to keep our breath in that smooth, deep, and meditative flow. All right, y'all. I bet you all week long, the mindset has been, I'm here and I'm thinking about getting to the next thing. I'm doing this and I'm thinking about the next thing as well. We want to make this a meditation. So in this flow we're about to embark on, how smooth and how graceful can you make it? Can you coordinate breath to movement? Now, what it turns out to look like doesn't matter. Let's be a part of the process. I'm glad you're here. Take an inhale. Bend your knees a little bit more. Press your hips back. Look forward. And at the end of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet all the way between your hands so that your heels and toes touch together. Now, inhale. Give me a halfway lift. Pull your chest and spine out really long. Nice job, Camille. And then exhale, fold down deep. And as you do, feel the whole posterior chain stretch. Draw your navel in. Lead with your chest and inhale, rise. Good. Let's float our torso high. Reach. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. First time here, let's take 2 extra breaths here, everybody. Inhale, can you straighten your arms? Because I'm not going to let you go through the motions. Exhale, can you take it down a little bit deeper? Give me one more. Inhale. Cobra. Exhale it out. Inhale, come on back through center. We'll switch it up. Grab your right wrist with left hand. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right. Now, throat open, so head back a little bit. Can you dial your right shoulder back slightly? And for this last breath, once again, can you straighten your arms and lengthen from your ankle to your wrist? One more inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean back, stretch, and feel something good. Amazing. Exhale, let's fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Push your breath out. Inhale, find that halfway lift once again. Ardha Uttanasana. Your hips are pulling back and your crown is reaching out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose, your high push up. Hey, I would drop to my knees personally, might even skip it. But if you're with me, inhale, shift forward. Shoulders are coming way in front of your wrists. Breathe in. Now keep this strong core. Exhale, lower halfway down. Your elbows should go straight back and touch your side body. Now inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, shoulders back, feeding your heart through. And then draw your navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Doggy. Breathe. Great job. Nice breathing, Camille. Remember, your hands are pressing down. We're not just, this is an active resting posture, so let's treat it as such. You've got the element of rest. You're not totally stressed here, but you're a little active. Your hands are pressing down in order to lift your hips high. Head dropping low. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet all the way between your hands. Now, inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest out long, think about length here, and then exhale, fold, draw your navel in. Lead with your chest, inhale, rise. Take it on up, reach your hands to the heavens, grab your left wrist with your right hand, and exhale, lean towards La Jolla. Press your hips towards Mission Beach. Inhale, come on, back up, reach up and switch it. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Just resetting your spine after sleeping last night. Inhale, come on, back through center. Lean back, stretch. I want you to feel something head to toe. Beautiful. Exhale, fold all the way down. Away we flow. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Good, y'all. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog. Make it feel amazing here. And then navel in and exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward facing. So this doesn't apply for Camille here because she shows up to her mat a lot, whether it's here at Oceanfront or her daughter is now an instructor at Trilogy in La Jolla. But for some people, I'll bet you that it's been a while since y'all have done these movements. Maybe you've never done them with, kind of how we're doing them with a little alignment, this specificity. I know I didn't pronounce that right, but that's good. They need to be done, these postures, and they're all postures, they're all shapes the human body is meant to be able to do, but you've heard it all your life, right? If you don't use it, you lose it. So just another reason to show up to your mat. Take another inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Nice job. You're good. Inhale, halfway lifty, flat backy, breathe in, talking about length. And exhale, folding, down deep, navel drawing in. Lead with your chest, inhale, rise. Good. Reach up high, you got your left wrist. Exhale, leaning right, and pressing hips left. Really good. Inhale, come on back up, reach up, you're switching. Exhale, leaning left, pressing hips right. Inhale, back through center. Lean back, stretch. Some space head to toe here. And exhale, fold all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, you lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. Amazing, y'all. Inhale, give me that upward facing dog. Make it feel amazing. Spinal vitality. Exhale, send your hips to the sky. A downward facing donkey. Breathing well, y'all. We're off to a great start. So we've been through, what, 3 of these together? These slightly modified Surya Namaskar A's. How about you take another breath here in your downward facing dog? You take one more of those flows on your own, one more on your own. You could add stuff, you could skip stuff. If you're brand new, you can make the whole thing up. As long as you're really focused on your deep diaphragm breathing, it's all good. I'm going to meet you right back in downward facing dog. Breathe well, my friends. Not going anywhere. Beautiful, everybody. Again, we're not worried about it, what it looks like. We're not focused on what would be the external. I want to focus on more of what this feels like. Focus on the internal. Downward facing. We're breathing well. Inhale. Exhale. All right, y'all. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend your knee, scorpion tail your leg. So your left heel is going to come over and across towards your right shoulder. This is an open hip posture. And if it feels good, you kind of donkey kick your leg out a little bit. You might take some big circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. You might flip your dog. Either way, you're breathing well. And we're here for 5. Awesome, Camille. 4. Beautiful, y'all. 3. 2, all right. Inhale. Let's take it back to 3-legged dog. Inhale, you're lifting your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your left knee up into your chest, and then step it through for low lunge. Drop your back right knee to the ground. Slide your left knee back a little bit, or right knee back rather a little bit. Press your hips and sacrum down and forward diagonally. Interlace your fingers, release your index fingers, on an inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Good. Now I want you to start to lean it back till you're looking, if you can, straight up to the sky. And then can you take your biceps back with your ears? Beautiful. Now, inhale. You're straightening your arms even more. You're lifting up here out of your waistline. You can feel that space, that length, that sensation you're creating. Staying here. Exhale, pressing your hips and sacrum down and forward a little bit. You can feel that sensation, your right hip flexor, left hamstring. Take another inhale, reach it high, curl your back right toes under, and exhale, pick your back right knee up and jet airplane your arms along your side body. So the back line of your body is long, strong, and diagonal. There we go. Might be a little contact between your lower belly and upper thigh there. Now drive back through your heel, reach out through your head, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Amazing. Y'all breathing, right? Well, let's ride it. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh, push your breath out. Good. Inhale, come on up and reach for the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, come up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Spin your back foot flat. Woo. Now, Camille has done this a time or two. You could tell. Her front left knee bent to 90, and she was bending and straightening in and out of the knee because it's the first standing open hip posture we've done, so you're welcome to do that. But then we bend deep into our front left knee, so it's stacked right above your ankle. Left heel is going to intersect the right arch of our foot. Turn your back right toes in slightly. Steady your gaze. Inhale, breathe your body a little bit taller. What does it feel like, and where do you feel it if you're trying to breathe taller and then wider at the very top of that breath, breathing in 360 degrees, and then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. There we go. 2 more breaths here, everybody. Inhale, breathing tall, breathing wide, breathing life, breathing health, breathing well-being, breathing vitality into every cell. Exhale, sink a little bit. How about one more, everybody? Inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. You might be feeling your front left thigh right about now. A little buzz, a little, ooh, that's a good thing. Give it 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. We're here to push ourselves. We do hard stuff here. Exhale. Last breath. Take an inhale, lift up and away, breathe in. Awesome, everybody. Exhale, windmill down, step back, chaturanga dandasana. Inhales your upward facing dog, hard coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sawi doggaroo. Inhale your right leg, send her on up. Bend to that knee, stagger that hip, circle it out, donkey kicking, flipping of dog. Go for it. Breathe well, my friends. 5. Awesome, Camille. 4. Ooh, y'all, we're getting it done today. 3. 2, all right. Inhale, we're coming back up, 3-legged dog, right leg high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, and step it through for low lunge. Drop your back left knee to the ground. Again, slide your left knee back, sink your hips and sacrum down and forward. Interlace your fingers, release your index, and on an inhale, take it up and lean it back, everybody. Remember, if you can, you're looking straight up to the sky. Your biceps are with your ears. Now, how far to go? How far back? Well, what is the posture telling you? What's the sensation telling you? What's the translation of the sensation telling you? You want to inhale, lift up till your body's singing like, ooh, this is what I need. And stay in here, exhale, pressing your hips and sacrum down and forward. You're doing yourself a huge service. Take one more inhale, reach it high. Curl your back left toes under. Exhale, pick your back left knee up and jet airplane your arms along your side body. Remember, long, strong, and diagonal. Pushing, driving back through your heel, reaching, lengthening out through the crown of your head. And the shoulder blades are squeezed, y'all. Phenomenal. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, hands to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane. Push your breath out, ribcage style. Inhale, come on up, reach it high. Amazing, y'all. Exhale, jet airplane, ribcage style. Inhale, come up, reach up, fill up. Exhale, open up, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana B. Deep bend in your front right knee. Find that heel to arch alignment. Steady your gaze. If you want that bending, straightening in and out of your front right leg, you go for it. Honor what you're feeling so that your time here can be healing. Inhale, breathing tall, and then wide at the top, breathing life into every cell. And exhale, sinking down a little bit because you can do more. Right? I bet you could push yourself more if you want it. If you want it. Take another full inhale. Exhale, stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand on the back of your left leg. Keep your right knee pressing forward. Look up over your right fingertips. And Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, one more. Inhale, reach it back. Breathe in here now. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower slow. Inhales that upward facing dog. Feeding your heart through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. Sawi doggaroo. Woo. Take a breath here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right, what do you say? One more breath here, right? We'll turn up the intensity just a little bit. We'll the pace a little bit, but keep your breath flowing really deep and free, right? Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to nose, tiger pose, push your breath out. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. And exhale, low lunge. Sweep your left foot through to your hand. Stack your knee right above your ankle. Now root down. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Stay low in your lunge. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathe in big here. Exhale, windmill down. Step back. Chaturanga, Dandasana, lower slow. Inhale, that upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky. So we dog are y'all. Inhale your right leg, breather up. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And exhale, a sweeper through. A low lunge. Stack your knee. Root down. Inhale, rise up. Stretch your hands to the heavens. Take the whole exhale to open up. Warrior two. Spread those wings. Stay low, everybody. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Breathing in big. Exhale, taking it on down. Stepping it on back. And moving it on through. Inhale is that upward facing dog. You know it well. And you can always skip it if you need. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Breather up. Good. Exhale, knee to nose. Tiger pose. Yeah. Inhale, reach it high. Good. And the exhale, a sweeper through. A low lunge. Stack knee. Root down. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Crescent. Hands to the heavens. Exhale, open up. Spread your wings. Heart to La Jolla. Inhale, reversing your warrior. Big with that breathing. Woo! Exhale, take it on down. Step it on back. And a yee-haw, y'all. We flowing now. You got the right. I tell you what. Go right side on your own. Go right, left, right on your own. Okay, it's knee to nose. It's crescent, warrior two in reverse. Right leg. Go for it. Right leg, Camille. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. You're good. You got it. Breathing, everybody. Breathing. And again, this stuff it's not easy, but it's somewhat simple. Not overly technical, right? You're not trying to put your feet behind your head or yet, anyway. A couple more minutes, we'll get there, but but simple stuff, everybody. This stuff has to be done. It has to be done. And then left to right on your own. And because you showed up to your mat here today, by the time you step off at 11 a.m. on your Saturday morning, you'll have not only done the hardest thing probably physically that you're going to do all day, mentally as well with all the focus, but you've delivered, let's say, vitality, nourishment to every nook and cranny in your body, every muscle, every tendon, every tissue, every organ. This is huge what you're doing. It's bigger than the sum of its parts, I like to say. And Camille's doing a phenomenal job here. I almost feel like I'm not doing my job because her alignment's so, when I get these awesome models, which I'm blessed to have, their alignment's so good that I don't have to really correct them much. They must have a good teacher, everybody. They must have a good teacher. 16 years, that's right. Ooh, from your downward facing dog. We are still breathing well. From here, we're going to take our right hand to our left leg. So back and across. See if you can take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. If that's not happening, you take it to the inside. And you can shorten, widen, do whatever you have to do. But glance under your left armpit. Keep driving with your left hand. Keep pulling with your right. So a little twist in your thoracic spine. And then you can either be here or lift your right leg for 5. And that's just if your balance feels supreme today. 4, you could just start to take a little bit of weight out of it because everything's going to build in increments, right? 3, 2, take an inhale. You're good, Camille. Exhale, release, shift forward to plank pose, your high push-up position. And then squeeze your legs together. Ground down into your right hand and roll open to your left for Vashisthasana or side plank pose. Good. Now, right away, so you want to drop a knee, forearm, stack the feet one behind the other for a little modification, support, go for it. But lift your hips, crescent shape your right side body. Soften your face. We're here for 5. And if your strength is supreme and you want to lift your left leg up, 4. Now would be the time. Not a requirement though, y'all. 3. Left arm reaching overhead, bicep by ear. 2. Take an inhale. And then exhale back to plank. Pull your left knee into your nose. Left knee to nose. Inhale, reach your left leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep through to your hands. Low lunge. Stack your knee above your ankle. Root down. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. Spread your wings, sink deep. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Take it up and lean it back. Now exhale, just windmill your hands down to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left. Find your halfway lift, flat back and lengthen. Exhale, fold, navel in, dive in deep. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands high to the sky. Exhale, release, forward fold, Uttanasana. I bet you some of y'all thought, hey, he forgot chair pose. Inhale, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach to the sky. And exhale, release once again, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose number 3, Utkatasana. Sink lower, reach higher, breathe bigger, stay here. Exhale, slide your hands to heart. And rotate to your right. Hook your left elbow outside of your right knee or thigh. Fantastic. Now, hips are pulling back, head reaching out. Use that leverage to twist, navel in as you do twist to protect your spine. Keep your hips nice and low and breathe well. We're here for 5. And then a little balancing transition in 4. Let's see how smooth, how graceful, if at all, we can make it. 3, you can start to look down. Shift your weight slowly into your right leg, too. Now, slow and control. We'll inhale, pick our left heel up. Slower still, step it all the way back for rotated crescent. Pavarita Anjaneyasana. Now, once you get here, you may need to adjust for some more balance and stability. Please do that, and that might include dropping a knee to the ground. But once you've done that, you're stable and steady. Then I want you to see if you can enhance. So finding length on your inhale, navel in, using that strength on your exhale. Make sure your torso is lifted off your thighs, so there's a little bit of space there if you can between your left rib cage and thigh. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more. Everybody take an inhale. Woo, na, na, na. Exhale, release to low lunge, pyramid pose. Start to press your front right knee straight. Shorten your stance. So step your back left foot in a bit. Spin your back heel down, and hips are working to square up with the front of our mat. So with your front leg straight-ish, inhale, look up and lengthen out. See if you can pull your right hip back another inch. Keep your leg as straight as it is, which doesn't have to be completely straight. And then exhale, fold down deep. Fold into your right hamstring. Breathe well. We want not too much sensation, not too little. We're looking for that sweet spot right there in the middle. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Bring your hands back to the ground. Come back into a low lunge. So re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. So you've got warrior 2 legs. Now take your right hand to the inside of your right foot, and we're going to side angle pose just from a different way than we used to. So if you want to come up and bring form to thigh straight away, that's cool. Bring your left hand to your hip, peel your hip and heart open to face. If you're in San Diego, you're facing Mission Beach, just the left side of the room, wherever you're tuning in from. Square off, and then take your left hand, reach it high to the sky. That would be side angle pose or Parishvakonasana. You could take your left hand and reach it overhead so that your bicep is by your ear. That would be Uttita Parishvakonasana. And you're going to find a little bit more length, a little bit more sensation there. Can you roll your left shoulder back a little bit more? We're here for 5. Option to take your right hand up parallel with your left. In 4. Ooh, getting it done today, y'all. 3. Fantastic. 2. Now use your core strength to inhale, come up to warrior 2. And then straighten your front right leg. Triangle pose. Now, you can shorten your stance if you need. But this is about length, not depth. So we want to inhale, reach out, out, out. Keep all that length, and then tick-tock your arms. Right hand down, left hand high. Breathing. Breathing well. Man, you're doing big things, y'all. Big things. Here for 5. Then what do you say? Just a little bit more balancing. In 4, we're going to go to balancing half moon or Ardha Chandrasana. If you have a block or a water bottle, you might want to take that along for the ride. 3. Okay, look down. 2. Bend your front right knee. Slide your right foot about 12 inches in front of your right toes, somewhere around there. And then lean into your front right leg and pick your back left leg up parallel to the ground. So in a way, this is triangle pose, like what we were just in, but we added a wee bit of balancing. Drive down your right heel, squeeze your quadricep. Great job, Camille. Your top foot, you want to flex it, and your toes are going to spiral away from the ground. Steady gaze, steady breath, steady body, steady mind. 2 more breaths here, y'all. You do. Exhale. Last one, take an inhale. Now, please listen. Bend your right knee a lot. Exhale your left hand to the ground. Bring your left knee into your nose. There you go. Go ahead and set your left foot down next to your right. Separate your feet about hips width apart. And we'll take Padagustasana or Padahastasana. So you either grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers, or you slide your hands underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist. Take an inhale. Pull your chest and spine out long. And then exhale, fold down. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the side. Let your head drop. And breathe, everybody. What are you feeling from your heels all the way to your head? The whole posterior chain of our body. If you want to be active as you get older, you need a strong but supple and flexible posterior chain. And this practice addresses both of those things. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now, huh? Inhale. Very good. Exhale. Release that. Heel to your feet back together in the center of your mat. Inhale, chair pose. Utkatasana. Sink your hips. Lift your chest. Reach your hands to the sky. Exhale. Slide your hands to heart center. Lean forward. And then twist to your left. Hook your right elbow outside of your left knee or thigh. Now remember, we're trying to keep our hips low. Weights in your heels here. Thighs are squeezing. Even though your right knee is going to want to pop out in front of your left, we do our best. Now, hips pulling back. Your head is going to reach out. Inhale. We're navel in, using leverage. We're here for 5. Seeing how graceful we can make this transition. 4. Breathe in, y'all. 3. You can start to look down. Shift your weight into your left foot. 2. Okay, slow motion, everybody. Inhale, right heel picks up. Slower still, step it all the way back. And even if you need to take that in like 4 different separate movements, that's okay. Once you get there, remember, we're trying to adjust, become more stable and steady. And then from there, we're just trying to enhance. You know, how much can I push? How much sensation can I get cooking without compromising my breathing. You're doing yourself a huge service. You feel that internal compression, right? Well, that internal compression slightly massages and stimulates your internal organs. This is bigger than the sum of its parts. One more full breath here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. Great job, Camille. Release to low lunge. Start to press your front left knee straight. Spin your back heel down. Pyramid pose. So shorten your stance. Yeah, square them up at the front of your mat. Pull your left hip back. Take an inhale. Look up and lengthen out. Keep your front leg how it is. And exhale, fold. Dive in deep. Breathing well. What is the translation of the sensation telling you now? Are you in the right spot, or is it a little bit too little? Right? If your mind is wandering, if you're getting bored, it's probably too little. You want some more sensation. If it's painful, well, you can guess. A little too much. Find that sweet spot. Take an inhale here. Exhale. We're coming back into our low lunge. Re-lengthen your stance. Spin your back foot flat. Now left hand can come to the inside of your foot. You want to bring form to thigh. All good. Right hand to your hip. Now we're going to peel our hip and heart open to face La Jolla here. The right side of the room. You could take your right hand and reach it up high to the sky. And you could also take it and reach it towards the ocean. Good. Breathing. Breathing well, everybody. Uttita Parishva Konasana. What can you get cooking here? Let it all bubble to the surface. Let's get a full-on boil rolling, y'all. 5, option for left hand up parallel. 4, just bringing your 360 core to the party here. 3, 2. All right, inhale, come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Triangle pose. Inhale, we'll reach, reach, reach. Exhale, Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left hand down, right hand high. Breathing well. Five. Little more balancing here, everybody. 4, we're just about there. All downhill after this. Stay with me. 3. Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. 2. Inhale, look down. Bend your front left knee. Slide your left fingertips about a foot forward. Lean into your front left leg and pick your back right leg up parallel to the ground. Good. Drive down your left heel. Squeeze that quadricep. Flex your top right foot and spiral your toes away from the ground. Yeah, there you go. 3 breaths here, y'all. You do. Exhale. Last 2. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Take an inhale here. Bend your left knee a lot. Exhale your right hand to the ground. Bring your right knee into your nose. We're going to do this side different. Inhale, one-legged halfway lift. So your right leg extends back and you look up and lengthen. And exhale, step back to low lunge. And walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Prasarita Padottanasana. Your separate leg stretching. Straddle stretching. Drop your head down. Shift your weight forward. Maybe grab your ankles or your calves for a little bit of leverage. Breathe, everybody. Breathe. You know, the intense part of our practice is coming up. So, no, I'm just kidding. You know. I am only fooling. I kid. Is in the rear view, the intense part of our practice. But that doesn't mean we check out. Because the benefit from this practice isn't just the physical. It is cultivating focus. Taking our attention span and lengthening it. I think we'd all agree that a focused mind is a really powerful mind. So let's cultivate that. From here, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen out. Exhale, walk your hands, low lunge, top of your mat. Let's step your left foot back to your right, plank pose, high push-up. And exhale, lower, take it all the way down to your chest. We're just going to do one of these. Bend your knees, grab your right foot or ankle with your right hand, left with left. That's not happening. Hey, remember in the beginning we did those cobra poses? You could do those. But if you have your feet or ankles and you're with me for Dhanurasana, your floor bow, inhale, kick your legs up and back, lift everything up. Good. Kick them up, kick them back. Bring your knees in towards each other. And push a little bit here, everybody. 5, 4. Very nice. Last 3. 2. Kick and lift up one last time. And then exhale, release. Drop an ear to the mat, right or left, or maybe forehead down. You can bend your knees and windshield wipe your legs. I will meet you right back in downward facing dog. Hips high, head dropping. Inhale, lift your left leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep her through for half pigeon pose. Left ankle comes across towards your right wrist. Pull your heel in towards your body. Take an inhale, walk your hands back and open your heart. Very good. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips. Breathing well. Again, thank yourself for showing up and doing hard stuff. Stuff that we need. Right? Our body, our minds need this maintenance, this reset. But it still takes your commitment. It'd be easy to avoid. It matters that you show. One more inhale. Exhale, we'll walk our hands back out of this one. Meet you back in downward facing dog. Pedal it out, get some blood flow back into your left leg. And inhale, right leg, send her high. Exhale, half pigeon pose. Take her through, take her across. Inhale, walk your hands back, open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out and open your hips. Breathe well, my friends. Last couple here. Good, everybody. One more quick down dog. We're taking her home. Step it on back, pedal your feet out. Make it feel good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. End of your exhale, let's come all the way through to seated. Take your legs out in front of you. Toes point straight up. Work the flesh out from your seat. Bend your knees a little bit. Take an inhale, reach your hands high to the sky. And then exhale, fold, and take it all the way down. Paschimottanasana, your seated forward fold. Now, I would bend my knees here quite a bit. And you can let your head drop down. You can let your back round. In fact, we want to do that and counterpose that big back bend we did just a few moments ago. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more now, huh? Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Release. Let's come back up. Palms face up. Roll easily onto your back. Once you get there, pull your knees into your chest. Drop your right arm open like a wing. Look to your right, and you can just gently guide your knees towards your left side body. Easy little twist here. Take her back through center. Pull both knees in. And then switch it up. Left arm drops. Look left. Guide knees right. Beautiful, y'all. Back through center. Unwind. Pull both knees in. And then just release. Let your legs fall out in front of you. Let your toes rest or just fall open. Let your palms rest face up along your side body. Now lay back, close your eyes. Exhale everything out. And then take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Clear it out. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Hold full. Release. Release control of your breath. Let it settle into its natural pace. Go ahead and let your body just soften. And allow your mind to be still. This is a healthy, healing state. One that yoga doesn't create, it simply returns us to. You've done well. Now, everybody, I want to thank you for showing up. I sincerely hope you get value out of this. I want to thank you so much for honoring the donation based system that we use here and have for the last 17 years. It's what keeps us alive and helps us to continue sharing this practice with so many people. So, thank you for honoring that donation based system. The Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. That's at Namasteve Yoga, just like the YouTube channel you're on. Hit that like button on the video. If you're here in San Diego, I'll see you in a moment. Otherwise, see you tomorrow. Namaste, everybody.